Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Chocolate Covered Pages. I'm Kiona, and in today's video we are doing part 2 where I'm going through the book stacks and I am showing y'all what's in those stacks, and I'm also unhauling a bunch of books because they have to go. Okay, so let's get into part 2. Okay, so now let's get into this one. And this one is a little higher than it should be because it's actually on a stool. It's on a tiny little stool that I should probably have my butt on right now because, you know, it'd be nice to have my butt on something other than this hard-ass floor. So let's go from the top. Say You'll Be Mine by Naina Kumar. This is romance, and I am gonna unhaul this because I don't think it'll be my type of romance. Jazz by Toni Morrison. I found this really pretty cover when I was in Thailand the first time, and of course I'm going to keep it. The Only Daughter by A.B. Yehoshua. I think that this is translated fiction. Oh, it is translated fiction. Translated from the Hebrew. I'm gonna keep this. Okay, Small Joys by Elvin James Mensah. I can't remember what this book is about, but I know that this author is black, and I did want to read this when I read the synopsis. I definitely did. Okay, Wish of the Wicked by Danielle Page. A fairy godmother novel. I don't know, but I'm slightly interested. Like, how freaking cute is this cover with this black girl on it? It's really cute. So, I don't know. You know what? After some thought, I've decided that I'm going to unhaul it, and hopefully it ends up in the hands of a young black girl that is going to be so excited to see representation on this cover. This book is not popular. I will say that. It's definitely not popular. Verity and the Forbidden Suitor by J.J. McAvoy. I have the other books in this series around here somewhere, so yes, I do want to keep that. Perfect Little Lies by Amber and Danielle Brown. I'm gonna keep this. I did give this one a soft DNF. It's by two sisters, and they're black. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one more chance, and if I'm not feeling it and I have to DNF it again, then I will you know, serve them the eviction notice. Oh my god. So this is what happens when books just be on top of each other for too long. They start, I don't even know what that is. Okay, Bye Baby by Carola Lovering. I'm gonna keep this. This is a mystery thriller, and yeah, I want to remind myself to read it. Okay, The Splinter in the Sky by Kimi Ashing Giwa. This is a black author, and this is a science fiction novel. I keep saying I'm not super big on science fiction, but I do have some science fiction books that I have enjoyed in the past. So I absolutely want to give this a chance. It also has good reviews, so I am interested to try it. And what's crazy is that I did not realize I had this damn book for this long. This is an advanced reader copy from July 23rd. Okay? Embarrassing. Okay, Bad Taurus by Carol Carver. This is another mystery thriller. At one point, like during October, I had gotten so many mystery thriller novels. Like Penguin had gave me like almost all the ones that they had already published at that point, like during that year. It's like all of them were just suddenly available to me, and I was like, okay, give me this. Just give me all of the mystery thrillers. Okay, The Great Transition by Nick Fuller Guggens. I don't know what this is about, but what I do know, okay, this is another climate fiction type of book. You know, it is blurbed by William Kent Kruger, who I have enjoyed his fiction in the past. But this ain't William Kent Kruger's book, so I am gonna unhaul it. Mom Jeans and Other Mistakes by Alexa Martin. I'm gonna unhaul this. I don't see that doing anything for me. City of Dreams by Don Winslow. Okay, good. Glad that I found this copy. So this is book, I think I know, excuse me, not think, I know I have the hardcover to this already. But I kind of like that this one is like a floppy type of paperback, and I always prefer a floppy paperback, even though this is an ARC, but this is a well-made ARC. So I think that I am going to get rid of the hardcover and keep this paperback here. I think I am. You know what? I think I need to start another stack before I have a really big problem on my hand, because if you've ever been making stacks of books and then one wrong move, the whole thing is just destroyed. I don't need that in my life. Okay, see, this is dusty. Okay, this book is damn it dusty. The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds Reed. I am gonna unhaul this because I just feel like I was so excited about this when it came out, but I think I was more excited about the fact that it was published and it came out. I love the cover, but you know, it's not for me at this point in my life. It's not for me. I'm going to give it to a child. I'm gonna put it by that high school. The Future by Naomi Alderman. Now, this is the same author of The Power that came out a few years ago. I've not heard a damn peep about this book since it came out. Does that mean it's not good? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So I want to hold on to it so I can check some reviews and see, like, what are the people talking about? Okay, A Consuming Fire. See, this is my area where I keep my envelopes that I want to recycle. And then this is part of a table that was supposed to be in this room that I never got put up. And then I was just thinking, do I even want this table anymore? I liked it when I bought it, but then when it came, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. So I never put it up. But anyway, A Consuming Fire by Laura E. Weymouth. This is going to be an unhaul because, well, I don't really need to say why, but it's a YA fantasy. I'm not interested. The Free Bastards. I said yes to this one because it is black men on the front, but it's not actually about this person. This is a series, and yeah, I'm gonna unhaul this because I don't need to start that series. The Heiress by Molly Greenlee. I would like to keep this. I'm gonna keep this. This cover is really pretty, and it's supposed to be, what does it say? A spellbinding historical novel based on a single mysterious character from Pride and Prejudice that combines the knowing eye of Jane Austen with eroticism and gothic intrigue. Ooh. Yeah, I know I like eroticism. Okay. But now this makes me feel like I definitely need to read Pride and Prejudice before I read this. And truth be told, I never read it. I would like to. I think I have it. Yes, I do. So this brown bookshelf, this chocolate brown bookshelf right here is like classics, okay? Like Victorian classics, black fiction. I call it my black fiction, like vintage novels, like books that came out around like in the 90s and stuff like that, early 2000s. Like that's where I have a lot of those, and also some black Christian fiction. So it's all over there. The Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim. I am interested in this, but I have a sneaky suspicion that I have another copy of this somewhere. So until I find where that other copy is, I'm gonna hold on to this. Alright, Antoinette's Sister by Diana Giovinazzo. Okay. So Marie Antoinette as an Antoinette's sister. Okay, as Marie Antoinette took her last breath as the Queen of France in Paris, another formidable monarch, Antoinette's dearly beloved sister Charlotte was hundreds of miles away, fighting desperately to secure her release from the revolutionaries who would take her life. Little did Charlotte know, however, that her sister's execution would change the course of history and bring about the end of her own empire. Okay, this sounds very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna keep this. Put it at the bottom because it's big. Okay, Wrath Goddess Sing by Maya Dean. I do want to keep this. This is a fantasy novel, and even though I really haven't heard too much about it, I'm just checking over here to make sure I don't have a hardcover version sitting in that shelf, because that would annoy me. Come on, piece. Like the pieces is trying to fall. Oh my god. Okay. Chameleon, a black box thriller by Remy Adeleke. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. And I know that this is part of a series, but I don't know. Yeah, this is like African mystery thriller, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So this is, okay. If this is part of a series, then this is book 1. Okay. So we're keeping it. In an Orchard Grown from Ash, which, yes, okay, so this is book, I didn't even show y'all the damn book. This is by Rory Power, who is also the author of Wilder Girls, and this is book 2 of their, yes, this is book 2 of their series. The book 1 is In a Garden Burning Gold. And I think I have that. I think I do. So this is fantasy. It's fantasy. The Land of Lost Things by John Connolly. I think I'm going to unhaul this. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to unhaul this. I don't feel like this aligns with where I'm at in my reading right now. Like, it seems like it could be like a little quirky, fun type thing. But, I don't see when I will have the urge to read that. Okay, Crow Mary by Kathleen Grissom. This is the same author of The Kitchen House, which I really enjoyed that book. Even though this author is white and they decided to write about black characters, I really enjoyed that book. I can't deny that, you know. This is a historical novel inspired by the legendary life of Crow Mary. I do not know who Crow Mary is. So, yeah. And I like that it has a blurb from Sadiqa Johnson, Crow Mary left me breathless, a profoundly educational and satisfying read. Is Crow Mary black? I can't tell. It just says that Crow Mary marries a white man. And if that's being called out, that means that Crow Mary is not white. The question is, what is she? But nevertheless, I'm going to find out because I want to read it. Alright, y'all. We've reached the end of the little miniature stool that I have. Okay, Black River Orchard by Chuck Wendig. A small town is transformed when 7 strange trees begin bearing magical apples in this new masterpiece of horror. Listen, I like horror just as much as the next person, but first of all, this is heavy as hell. This is long as hell. I mean, no. It's a no for me because I'm not doing no over 500 page horror. Okay? Unless it's Tyler and Reeve do. That's it. That is it. That is the only horror writer I have space for. That I could just be like, listen, girl, if you want to write 600 pages, I mean, who am I to stop you? You know? Okay, so let's keep going. So this is, I'm just gonna move over. Okay, so now I can actually see what the hell is in these bottom shelves. And as you can see, it's nothing. It's a bunch of junk. A bunch of freaking junk. I'm gonna take care of that. So you mean all this time I could have had 2 more shelves to put books in, and yeah. And those were filled with junk. Alright, so let's keep going. And I'm going to grab these all at one time because these are those stupid little mass paperback books. Okay, Dance with the Vampire by Ellen Schreiber. This is obviously during my very big paranormal phase. Feast of Fools, which is book 4 in the Morganville Vampire series. I never continued after book 2 because after book 2 I remember it got a little bit weird. Kiss of Death, which is part of the Morganville Vampires as well, but I don't know which book this is. So yes, Unhaul. I'm unhauling all 3 of these at the same damn time. Okay. Alright, so then I got this box set. It's an Elizabeth Lim box set, and it comes with 6 Crimson Cranes, The Dragon's Promise, Spend the Dawn, and Unravel the Dusk. And I know that I have some of these, and some of these I don't. So I'm gonna hold on to this box set until I could go through my YA fantasy shelves and see. Listen, I think this damn dust from these books are flying on my face. So yes, I gotta figure out which ones I already have and what I don't have, and then I will probably keep these because these are all paperback versions and get rid of the hardcovers. See what I did there? Alright, The Wildest Sun. Oh, this is something that came in a book package for the Townsend recipe, the Townsend family recipe for disasters. I don't need to keep this. Well, I think I am going to keep this because it goes with the book. It has something to do with like recipes and stuff. So, The Wildest Sun by Asha Lemmy. I'm absolutely going to unhaul this. Like, if you know, I've already spoken about this book in another video. It didn't work for me. It did not work for me. And if I talk about it again, I'm going to get upset again. Okay? So, yeah, no. The Prophets by Robert Jones Jr. This is a duplicate copy, and I know this because it has Book of the Month, and I do not have Book of the Month. I think this one came in that historical fiction blind date with a book box thing. Lore of the Wilds by Annalee Sabrana. I just love this cover so freaking much. I love this cover. I know that this is a double, but this version is so pretty. I think I'm going to get rid of my paperback. And truth be told, to be honest, this book actually does not have the best reviews. But I owe it to this book to check it out for myself. This one I want to see for myself. And when I get to that paperback version, I'm going to get rid of that because that's an ARC version. Wade in the Water by Nayani Nkrumah. I'm definitely keeping this. I don't know what it's about, but I don't care. There's a black person on the front, and yeah. Maybe Next Time by Seska Major. Is this a mystery thriller? No, it's not. One Day Meets Groundhog Day, and it's heartwarming and emotional, poignant novel about a stressed woman who must relive the same day over and over. I don't like books like that. I'm not a fan of the same story over and over with just little small tweaks. I cannot do it. A Girl is a Body of Water by Jennifer Mansubuga Makumbi. Absolutely. The reason why this book has been sitting in my shelves comfortably for a while, but the only reason why it's actually out of the shelf is because I was, at the beginning of this year, I was going to make a video that was called the 24 books that I want to read in 2024. That video never happened. It never happened. But all the books that I wanted to talk about in that video were in a stack on the floor. And this is how this baby ended up out of her shelf. Okay? So I want to put this back in the shelf. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. You know, people love this book. I want to know why. I bought it. I'm keeping it. Other Ever Afters. New Queer Fairy Tales. Is there pictures in this? Oh, it's pictures in this. It's like a graphic novel, kinda. I absolutely want to keep this. I like books with pictures. And surprisingly, I like graphic novels. And I say it's surprising because I don't talk about them. And that reminds me that I really should. I really should, especially black graphic novels. Y'all should know about them. Happiness Falls by Angie Kim. I started reading this a while back. I softly DNF'd it because I don't like the audiobook narrator. I don't like how this... What the hell was that? I heard something. I want to go back to this, but I need to read this book with my eyes. Because the narration is not doing anything for me. It's actually upsetting me. So, absolutely not. Okay, Life in Five Senses. How Exploring the Senses Got Me Out of My Head and Into the World by Gretchen Rubin. Unhaul for me. Okay. Let's see. You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. This is clearly a young adult romance. Give it to the kiddies. Pretty Dead Queens by Alexa Dawn. This is another YA mystery thriller. Going to the kids. Alright, we are doing well, okay? Okay. Finding Margaret Fuller by Alison Pataki. Is this historical fiction? Okay, an epic imagining of the life of Margaret Fuller, America's forgotten leading lady and a central figure of a movement that defined a nation. Yeah, I'm gonna unhaul this. Cute cover, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Lightbringer by Pierce Brown. So this is one of the books that is in the Red Rising series. I have big plans to absolutely read the Red Rising series because it's been going on for some time now, and whenever any of the books in the series are offered to me, I always say yes. But shockingly, I don't actually have Red Rising in this library. I got a few others, but I don't have Red Rising. So I love this cover. It's really pretty. So yeah, I have plans to read that series. Alright, Bad Habit by Alana S. Portero. I like the cover, the colors in this cover. And this is translated from Spanish, combining the raw realism and vulnerability of Shuggy Brain and Detransition Baby with the poignant sensibility of Pedro Almodovar's films. A staggering coming-of-age novel deeply rooted in the struggles of a trans woman growing up in Madrid. Okay. Don't mess it up. And it's so short. Yes, I'm keeping it. The Modern Fairies by Claire Pollard. I don't know what this book is about. Ooh. Okay, why don't they tell you it is the beautiful princess who becomes the evil queen? That they are the same person, just at different points in their story. 1682. Okay, I'm slightly interested. Now I see why it's here, because I probably said yes to it, but I couldn't remember. Like, the cover is not... This, okay, this came out. This just came out. This came out in July 23rd. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. Alright. So this is Ever After by F.T. Lukens. This is a queer young adult. Is it fantasy? Yeah, some kind of fantasy. So I'm gonna unhaul that and give it to the kids. Now I can see what... Okay, so now I know what was in this box that the books were sitting on. This is the box that has the color purple puzzle and graphic novel. And look at that. A box that I already started for donations. Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on. No, it's some books in this box that I don't want to donate. I think some books fell in this box. And some were for donations. So I have to look through this box before I just hand it over to somebody. Alright, look at this. A little bit of floor behind me. Wow. What's up, y'all? So I am at the pier. You would be surprised. I don't even think I've been over here. I'm telling you, like, I am a terrible New Yorker. But I'm going to change that. I want to start acting like a tourist in my own town. So I'm probably gonna be doing some more, like, you know, touristy type stuff. So right now I am about to meet my friend. We are going to a restaurant that's on a boat. So you get on the boat, and then the restaurant literally just kind of sails around, you know, the water here. So that should be cute. I am about to head over there now. So see you in a bit.